Welcome back, PCQI. In this topic, we're going to be discussing our GMP validation, sanitary facility, and controls evaluations. Okay. So now for some of our new PCQI that's just joining us, you're going to be performing your GMP validation. Either this is your first time, so this is your initial one. And if you need to discuss the forms that we're working with, kindly just contact us at info@consultarinc.com. Now, some of us are reevaluating our GMP because there have been changes into our process or personnel or equipment or operation. And some of us, like myself, have been evaluating your validation as part of your annual requirement. So let me take a look at some of my notes here so we can get this thing started, okay? So this is basically the section on the form for sanitary facility and controls evaluation. Now, like I've said in previous video, we also have this as part of our internal audit module or /software or application within the interlinkiq.com. If you're looking to automate your system, kindly let us know or simply visit itblaster.net so you can see what we are working on that you can take advantage of or start using or add to your modules. Here we go again. The first question that's going to be asked, and then we're going to be talking about, how you can answer those or provide records for such an item. Okay, does water supply is adequate for the operation intended and derived, right? So when you are asked that question, what you're looking at on that part of it is your adequate water supply system. Some of it you have some other ways of providing water to your production, as well as your sanitation protocol, hot water system. You're going to take a look at those, make sure they are coming on within 3 to 5 seconds of operations, as well as some system they have reverse osmosis or other types of providing clean and potable water to your operation. So you make sure you have those records to show the auditor. Next part of it is, does plumbing is of an adequate size and design and installed properly? So on your plumbing, typically, what we've seen is for that is leakage. Make sure there's no water, water leaking from your plumbing, and your plumbing are not above your food contact surfaces or any open products. That's one. For best practices, also for water pipes, make sure there are arrows. Now, these are just recommendation, but when we're doing a deep dive audit, we will then recommend that so you can actually see if the potable water is running one way and the sewage system is running the other way and whatnot. So plus you need to have pipes identified just in case you have multiple purpose. Some systems they look like water pipes, but they have electrical system running through them, or other type of liquid or chemicals running through their plumbing system and whatnot. Sewage is disposed into an adequate sewage system. Obviously backflows, take a look at those as well. Make sure you don't have any sewage gas leaking from your drains. And those are simple, as putting your hand on your drains. Make sure there's no temperature change. I've seen it where I put my hand on it and there's some sewage leak that you can actually either smell it or you can actually feel that back pressure coming to your hands. I know it sounds very strange, but different facilities in different countries, they run different systems. So as a PCQI, keep an eye out on that, okay? Does the plant provide employees with adequate, readily accessible toilet facilities? Now, in this part of it, we have some programs. If we prepare that for you, we have a calculation of how many employees and how many facilities, especially during peak hours of starting on the shift or shift change and after shift, where everybody is crowding in one place and waiting for the restroom or to use the facilities. So make sure you have all of those. And what is your protocol stands for when water doesn't run or the water stopped running? Make sure you take a look at that as well. Now, for validating your GMP at this part, you can have your checklist for your toilet facilities. Make sure they're filled out on the frequency stated. Now, now some facility, they have those checklists and they're kind of dry erase marks and whatnot. What do you do with those? How do you keep records of that, right? We've seen them in paper form. We've seen QA or QC actually take a picture of them because the facility prefers the dry erase format. Well, they have all of these format, and QA QC will just take a photo of it. So there's a lot of other best practices out there that's been implemented. Just make sure you can show records, okay? Like I said, if you need to automate your forms, let us know, or go to itblaster.net and contact customer success team at services@interlinkiq.com or services@consultinc.com. All right? Does toilet facility are kept clean and not a potential source of contamination of a food contact surfaces and food packaging materials? So going back to my previous comment, you can then take a look at that and make sure the cleaning records or sanitizing records or cleaning plan for the toilets and facilities are maintained and recorded. Does the plant provide hand washing facility that are adequate, convenient, and furnish running water at a suitable temperature and designed to ensure that employee hands are not a source of contamination of food contact surfaces or food packaging materials? So when you're validating this, you're going to look at sanitation records. So make sure those are recorded on your sanitation or your housekeeping checklist or your GMP pre-ops and whatnot. What we're going to be looking for that is that you're looking, make sure the water comes on within 3 to 5 seconds of getting activated. Your consumables are refilled, okay? And you are also having all of that recorded on your sanitation records. Now, let me look at some of the remarks from some of our PCQI and best practices and internal auditors. So we're going to take a look at preventive maintenance records for this. And we're also going to check completion of work order, okay? Now, because this is all part of the sanitation program, obviously on the validation of it is also on your environmental monitoring, your finished product complaint and trending analysis, and the testing of allergen to validate of implementation of cleaning and sanitation program is effective. We're also going to look at your check of your potability of water supply, maybe your water quality report. Now, you can get these on an annual or semi-annual basis from the state or your local government, or in our international clienteles, provinces and whatnot, as well as getting them tested independently and having those record for your implementation of water quality program effectivity. So let me end it there, PCQI, and once again, thank you for joining us and for your viewership. If you see value to our content, please share this video to our fellow PCQI and food safety professional. But till then, have yourself a great day and see you later. Bye for now. Contact us and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks again, PCQIs. Have a good one.